Welcome everybody. My name is Michael, and today we have pretty exciting news. Bitcoin has hit officially over $70,000 no matter where you're looking. Right now it did plunge a little bit, a couple hundred. It's at 69,500, and most of this is thanks to BlackRock. BlackRock is the fastest, well, their IBIT, the Bitcoin iShares ETF, whatever, that has hit over $10 billion. It is the fastest growing ETF in American history. This had a profound impact on crypto, and it's kind of a self-perpetuating cycle. You have BlackRock, an ETF that is purchasing more Bitcoin, so that purchasing raises pressure, and also you have a lot of net inflows because people see, hey, BlackRock is doing really good, Bitcoin's doing really good, they're purchasing more Bitcoin, I want in on it. And that's where you get this hype. You get everybody is experiencing fear of missing out, FOMO. They want to purchase this, so you're creating even more pressure. BlackRock had net inflows of $788 million in a single day on March 5th. They have purchased over 12,000 Bitcoins in a single day. Huge amounts. This all started with them purchasing 185,000 Bitcoins in January 11th. So February 28th, they purchased over 10,000 Bitcoins. Already in March, on a single day, they purchased over 12,000 Bitcoins, and they will continue to purchase Bitcoins as the ETF keeps growing. You have altogether tens of billions of dollars of capital now in net inflows and assets under management for all 11 ETFs. Which means you have a lot more institutional investors that are in Bitcoin, which means since institutional investors are getting on board, you're going to have a lot of financial advisors that are recommending this to not only the institutional investors, but their friends, their family members, and you're going to have a lot of average Joes that are looking, hey, okay, I've been waiting to invest in Bitcoin for a while now, and now I see it's going up. We have officially hit over $70,000. This is new records, new all-time high, and this opens the door for 75K, where we're 3/4 of the way essentially there to 100K. 100K is the big number. So where does this end? Well, we take a look at the previous growth. We take a look at the Bitcoin halving, which, hello, we're almost at the halfway mark for this month, and then next month is the Bitcoin halving. We're approaching that special 4 or 5 week period before where there's a lot of growth, and we take a look at where Bitcoin was previously. Okay, well, there was Bitcoin 4x, there was Bitcoin 3x, there was Bitcoin 2x, you know, it doubles in growth. And now we're approaching where the all-time high, we don't know what it could be. It could be 75 grand, it could be 100 grand. If it was 75 grand, that would kind of suck considering, well, we just beat the all-time high and, you know, goes up a couple grand and that's it. But realistically, experts are saying, analysts are going all over the board. Well, the peak this time will be 100 grand. That's it. There's going to be a lot of resistance. Or maybe it goes well past 100 grand and it goes to 140, 150,000. And that's where I think personally it might end up in. I don't know. Maybe it's a little too far reaching. Some people are saying, oh, it's going to hit 360,000. I think that might be the next Bitcoin bull run. But what we do know is we have a pretty fair shot of hitting numbers we've never seen before. There's a lot more action happening with DeFi. There's a lot more action happening with the top 50 crypto assets. And now you have AI thrown into the mix of everything. This is an amazing time to be alive, especially if you're a crypto enthusiast. Now, regardless of what's happening, if you're not invested right now and you're thinking, hey, I want to invest, please make sure you have your emergency fund first, you have your debt settled, you have pretty much all your eggs in order. Because if you overinvest, if you put too much into cryptocurrency and it suddenly goes down, what if 70,000 is the highest it can go? Hope for the best, expect the worst, plan for the worst, and if it does better, congratulations, you made money. Maybe throw 1 to 10% of your portfolio into cryptocurrency. Crypto is not the only one that's going up recently. If you have your 401k and stocks, everything's going up recently. This is great news for investors. This is not so great news for people who are not invested in the market and you're still dealing with the huge impact of inflation and a not so great job market. But it's an election year and we're hoping that things might get a little spicy this year. Now, not all the Bitcoin ETFs are doing fantastic. You have Wisdom Tree, Valkyrie, and Falcon, which are not doing so great because you got the top guys. There's market perception, there's investor perception, there's the competitive dynamics in between all these Bitcoin ETFs, and the top guys are obviously attracting all the attention. That's normal business. You're going to have the businesses that are up on top, the top 10%, everybody's making money, and you're going to have the investors that are not doing so great. But over time, we're going to see more ETFs, we're going to see more investment companies, we're going to see more crypto hedge funds. This is a good thing because the institutions are going to make this a lot stabler of an industry. Are we going to see these crazy highs where, hey, you're able to 10x your money with Bitcoin? Probably not in a single bull run. That's not going to happen. You can see that in DeFi, but remember, if you're playing with more risk, you have to know what you're doing, especially if you're over leveraged. You don't want to be over leveraged. Before you start taking loans out to purchase cryptocurrency, think of all the other areas in your life that you can throw that money into. If you have debt, pay off your debts. If you have student debt, pay off your student debt, because a single dollar of debt is not going to be, oh, well, I'm at 8% interest. It's going to be an extra $1,000, or $1 is going to be an extra 8 cents, right? $1,000, an extra $80. No. It's going to be compounded. Now, once you pay off your debts, instead of, hey, I took out a loan at 20% interest, and I'll pay that back later because I'm hoping that crypto jumps up 50% and I'm able to be, scot-free. You don't want to have that hanging over so you don't lose your hair. Once you pay off your debt, once you have your emergency fund, once you found a better job, then you can start playing around, have a more diversified portfolio, put crypto in there, and have some stabler cryptos, and maybe go into some crazy, risky DeFi projects as long as you do your research. But before then, make sure all your eggs are in order. That's what I'm planning to do, so hopefully the next bull run, I'll be in. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be investing this time around, but that means when we're going into the bearish market where it's the best time to purchase, hopefully I'll be ready by then. Right now, I also have some very exciting news for the channel. There should be, I can't release it yet, unfortunately, due to obvious reasons, which you'll find out later. But probably within the next 1 week, or at latest 2 weeks, as long as everything goes to plan, I have some very exciting news, which will also ultimately help me with my investments, which right now we're at 2,000 subscribers, and that's for a reason. People have been watching me from Avi and Kubera. People are here alongside the personal profitable journey. Well, it's not profitable right now, but you're going to see my financial journey hopefully explode within the next year or two. And I want to share all of the mistakes I've made in detail, how you can avoid making silly financial mistakes like I did. And I'll share some of the good decisions I've made, which aren't many, but I'm just an average Joe who has made a fair share of mistakes in the past with cryptocurrency and investing, and I'm paying for that dearly, but I will share every single mistake within reason, so you don't have to follow my journey, so you can hopefully make some money and live your best life. And today's a beautiful day. Enjoy this day. Also invest in your health, because health is super important. So get that fresh air. Don't stress about the markets. Just hope for the best. Plan for the worst. Have a good one and take care. And if you're new to this channel, maybe if you'd like to consider checking out my secondary channel, link is in the description below. We post content about cars, Volvos, car sales. Used to be in car sales. Thanks so much. You have a good one. Take care.